Hello, can you hear me? All right. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Today we are doing something really interesting, and if you're with me, just type in the comment section that I'm with you. Okay. Okay. I can see Andrew saying good evening all. Andrew, welcome. You can invite your friends, share the live, and let them know that something is happening, that they can actually learn how to make money and grow their business on WhatsApp. So in the next few minutes I'll be showing you how to grow your business on WhatsApp and get to showcase your skills and talent. This is something that a lot of persons utilize, but then they don't know how to really grow their business on WhatsApp. And a couple of minutes from now I'll be showing you how you can do what grow your business on WhatsApp, how you can get more customers, how you can get people on board to patronize you for your product and services. Right now, how we do it. For you to get the best view for this particular section, you want to turn your phone from portrait to landscape mode. So what you're seeing on your screen is simply a landscape mode, right? So what this will do for you is that it's going to give you a better experience as you view the stream. Right now, if you are ready, I want you to type in the comment section, I am ready. Let's get started. Okay, just type in the comment section, I'm ready, so that we can get started. All right. Awesome. Now, okay, so like I said, what we'll be doing today is to talk about how you can personally grow your business on WhatsApp. And one of the ways to do that is something I'll be sharing, which is called your sales funnel. Right, before we get into that, I want to tell you a little background story so that you can get an idea of where I'm coming from and what this means for you. Now, some years back, I remember when WhatsApp recently launched. So most of my friends were on the platform. It was a new platform, and people were being crazy about the whole platform and what it's all about. Then I was very big on Facebook. Right, I didn't see any need for me to even sign up or create an account on WhatsApp. So what that meant was that I took WhatsApp very unserious. So I didn't see it as an avenue I can use to grow my audience, grow my business, and get more people to hear my message. So that made me deviate from WhatsApp and not really take it seriously. But then the moment I discovered the business side of WhatsApp, everything changed for me. I remember the first class I held on WhatsApp, I had about 30 something participants or so, and it was something that a lot of persons and it was something that a lot of persons at that particular time didn't really understand how it works. So for me, basically what I did was that I discovered the business side of WhatsApp. I started acting on the information that I had at my disposal. I created my first WhatsApp group, and then I got people on board. We talked a few things, and those guys were happy about what I was teaching. And from that first class that I held, where I had about 30 something persons, I grew to doing something even more big. So the moment I was holding these WhatsApp group classes, at one point I was able to host a class where I garnered about over 200 participants in a group. And I could remember that night very well, because that night was a lighting moment for me. So when I actually experienced what I experienced that night, I knew that this online money that people are really talking about is something that works. It's something that everybody or anybody can do if you are willing to put in the work and follow through and do what people are doing. People that actually have results, what they are doing, it will help you to enhance your capacity and do a lot of exploits on the platform. So what I did at that particular section was I hosted a class, right, where I had about over 200 participants in the group, and then I taught them the things that I had for them. Now, the interesting thing I want to point out here is that when I see people who want to make money, but then they just relax and don't have value that people can commit to for them to make money. So what that means basically is you want to make money, but then you don't have a product, you don't have a service, there is nothing that you are promoting in order for people to patronize you or buy into your value. That doesn't even make any sense. So what I did that night was, after teaching for about, I think, an hour or two, I pitched a product. I can remember clearly that night I pitched a product of about, I think, 10,000 naira or so, and then I ended up having about 30 persons who purchased that product that night. And when that particular thing happened, I was like, wow, so this is actually real. I can actually make money on WhatsApp. From that moment, I've been pushing WhatsApp and putting myself out there in order for me to leverage on the platform, grow my capacity, get more people to know what I'm doing, get more people to like my content, and get more people to trust me enough to commit themselves financially into the value I bring to the table. Now, just that moment where I was able to have over 200 persons in a group, and then I taught these guys, they followed closely, and at the end of the day, I pitched a product to them. This is a product that was very valuable, something that they saw as huge value, and then they leveraged on that value and bought into my idea. Right, that particular night I was able to make over 300k. That I sold a product of 10,000 naira, and then I had about 30 persons who purchased that product in a night. Everything happened in less than 3 hours. I was wow. So this is something that you can do. And the true story is that in the next few minutes I'll be showing you the tiny WhatsApp funnel that will personally get you about 1,000 daily status views and consistent leads that convert to sales every week. So what this thing basically means is that if you stay with me to the end, you're going to discover how to build your own WhatsApp funnel and get more persons to engage with your content and view what you have. So right now what I want to do is I want to ask you simple questions. What's the maximum number of views you get on your WhatsApp daily? Type it in the comment section. Let me know what you have. Right, what's the maximum number of views you get on your status at this moment on WhatsApp? Right, okay. Okay, now here's the thing. When I actually started out, like you mentioned, Andre, you have about 75 views. Okay, that's really interesting. But there are people who don't have up to that yet. So when I started out, when I hosted my first class on WhatsApp, right, at that particular point, I was having about, I think, 20 to 30 views on WhatsApp, and when I discovered that my friend was actually having over 100, 200 views, I was like, how is this guy doing this thing? How is he able to pull a lot of person his way, and then they get to engage with his content and patronize him for what he's doing? So I started digging to find out what they were doing. Now, after I found out what they were doing, I was able to implement it, and I grew from having about 30, 40 WhatsApp views to having over 1k, 2k, 3k, 4k. Now, I'm still building it. This is something I'm consistent with. I have friends who have over 10k on their WhatsApp status views. I have people who are doing over 20k, and these guys are not even slowing down. So if people are doing this is something that you can personally do as well, right? Now, this class is going to be very, very practical, which means I'm going to personally walk you through how you can do what? Build your own WhatsApp funnel in order for you to grow your brand. Now, why should you take WhatsApp seriously? Right now, this particular thing you're seeing on your screen is a statistics that was released by TechCrunch in 2019, and as you can see, Facebook and Messenger has about 500 million daily active users. Instagram Stories has about 500 million daily active users. WhatsApp Stories has about 500 million daily active users. Snapchat has about 190 million daily active users. What does that tell you? It tells you that people are spending more time on this platform. Now, this stat you're seeing was from 2019. This is 2021, right? Now, imagine what has added up to the statistics you're seeing in a space of 2 years. It's something that is really, really massive, right? Now, I want you to start taking WhatsApp serious, because in this climate, in this particular side of the world, a lot of persons prefer one-on-one conversation when it comes to dealing with people. Now, not a lot of persons can really trust you or buy into your idea when they don't have a means of communication, right? It's something that we are still trying to battle with. But trust me, you can leverage on WhatsApp to build the right audience for your business and get people who are willing to learn from you and patronize you to engage with your content. Okay, now there are several ways to do this thing. We have the hard way and the soft way. I've gone through the hard way and I'm doing the soft way. So I'll be showing you what the hard way is all about and what the software is all about and what you can personally do for yourself. Now, this is what I did before. What I do before is, I host classes, I teach and sell in the classes, and then before I teach and sell, I design a simple flyer. I share it on my WhatsApp status. I tell my friends to share it. I tell people that even in the group to share it, and then I try to engage with everybody in the WhatsApp group, and then I repeat the same process. Now, all of these things are in a bid to grow my audience. Now, when it comes to your WhatsApp status, for instance, there is one peculiar thing about getting more engaged viewers or people to engage with your content aside from the content that you're publishing on this platform itself. Now, the analogy is very, very simple, right? Now, people or those who you want to engage with your content needs to have your WhatsApp contact saved on their device. So if I save your number on my device and then you save my number on your device, that way whenever you publish a post on your status, I can see that content. Now, if I save your number and then you don't save my number, that simply means that none of us is going to see each other's status. And what I was doing was, I host classes and then I teach and sell in this group, and then I try to engage everybody in that group, and I keep repeating the process. Now, there was a time I hosted, I think, about 2 classes or 3 classes in a week, and that week I was engaging with over 500 persons. Now, a WhatsApp group has about 257, right? I think 257 participants. Now, in a week, I was able to host about 2 or 3 classes. There are weeks I did 2 classes, and those groups filled up, and I tried my best to communicate with each and every one of them in that group. Now, you can just think about how the kind of hard work that is, getting to engage with people who don't even know you, getting to engage with people and get them to, get to save your number so that they could see more of your content. Now, that was really, really pretty difficult. There was a time I even woke up, and then I woke up to, I think, over 800 messages, over 1,000 messages, and all I did was I just cleared my WhatsApp chat. It was crazy because I didn't know where to start and where to stop, because when I engage with some persons, let's say I engage with about 100 persons or 50 persons in the morning, when those guys would reply, their messages and other people's messages are going to pile up, and that was a lot of work on me. Now, what I decided to do was, to do something very, 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 very more interesting, right? Now, the hard way works, but then managing it on the long run is slow and pretty difficult. Trust me, you don't want to imagine the kind of stress I went through. Although I'm building an audience, right? But I had to go through, engaging with every single person that joins the group, get to talk with them, spend at least 5 minutes talking with them, get to know them, and then finally get them to save my contact and for them to see my content. Now, it was pretty difficult, but then I want to show you what I do now so that you can leverage on the same process and do it for yourself. Now, what I do right now is I leverage on what we call simple WhatsApp funnels. Now, how many of you have heard of WhatsApp funnels before, or probably heard of sales funnel? Type in the comment section to let me know if you've heard about it before. Okay. Okay, I'm just seeing what Abimbola said. My read receipt is off. I can't view the number. Why would you do that? Well, I think people have reasons why they do things. I have a friend who says she doesn't want people to get to disturb her when she doesn't give a feedback and all of that, right? I really understand that. It depends. These are differences when it comes to different human beings. But for me, I don't see the need to actually turn off my read receipt. But if that is what you want, it is still fine. Okay. Yeah, sales funnel. So I'm going to tell you what sales funnel is and how you can leverage on this simple tool to create a profitable business on WhatsApp. Now, a sales funnel is known as each step that someone has to take in order to become your customer, right? Now, think about it this way. You wake up in the morning, you want to take you want to have bread and tea for breakfast. You leave your house and then you go to the nearby store. When you visit the nearby store, you ask for your bread and then ask for chocolate and milk, and you go back to your house. Now that is a process. First of all, you identify that this person actually has something that you want. You left your house and then went to meet that person. It's possible that the person just packed or created their store in that particular geographical location, and then due to how they were positioned, you're able to see them and come and patronize them. Now there is a process to getting people to engage with your content. Now, thinking about engaging with about 257 persons who join your group, or people that meet you one-on-one for you to have conversation with them, it could be stressful, right? Now I discovered a simple way that I can still build my WhatsApp sales funnel and achieve my results. Right now, I want to give you another definition of a sales funnel in order for you to really understand where I'm taking this to. Okay, so the sales funnel is the journey your clients take from being unaware of your brand, product, or services to becoming paying customers. Okay, it is what the journey your clients take from being unaware, which means these guys doesn't know about you, right? They have no idea that you even exist, but then you are taking them through the journey of becoming aware of your brand, of knowing more about your product, and getting to pay you for your services, right? And that is what it is. Okay, so for you to do that, there is usually 4 steps to building your sales funnel. You build your sales funnel for awareness. For the when we're talking about awareness, you're referring to the potential clients, for them to become aware of your business. For people get to even pay you for your product and services, they need to be aware that you exist. Right now, when they figure that you exist, your next goal should be what? To capture their interest. Now, what this basically means is the potential client has to become actively interested in your business. So the first thing your sales funnel should do is to do what? To make people get to know more about your business. They need to become aware of your business, and then the next thing it needs to do is to capture interest for them to really be interested in getting to know the idea that you are portraying. And then we have the decision stage. This is where the client makes a choice of purchasing from you, and then the action stage is where the client actually go on to make purchase from you. Okay, first of all, you need to do what? Capture their interest. When you capture their interest, you help them make decisions in order for them to do what? To patronize you. Now, you see people who you hear people talk about giving out free value. Well, here's interesting about free value. You can always give out free value, but then if you don't teach your audience how to buy from you, you will end up doing free stuff and never get paid for what you are worth. Okay, so in as much as you are putting out free value there, you need to actually teach your audience how to buy from you. Okay, now what is the WhatsApp sales funnel? There's actually a process to achieving this. So we have the goal, we have the funnel, we have the process, and then we have the results. Okay, now what is the goal? I want you to think about why you want people to engage with you, why you want people to patronize your business. Write down 6 reasons why you want people to patronize your business or buy into your idea. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to write that down, your goal, and why people should patronize your business. Write it down. If you want to share it in the comment section, you are free to do that. I don't have any issue with that. Okay, but write down your goal on why people should patronize, or why people should buy from you or follow you or become your fan. Write it down. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do that. Okay. Okay, all right. I hope you're writing. I told you this is a practical class. You actually need to write. Don't wait to rewatch the video in order for you to actually take action. Write it down. Write the vision and make it clear, or make it plain rather. Okay. Awesome. Now, after talking about the goal, the next thing is what? The funnel. Now, this simple funnel I'm going to show you is in 2 phases, right? We have the squeeze page, and then we have the thank you page. It's a simple funnel. You don't have to overthink the process. You get people to land on the page the way you're seeing it on your screen. Like what you're seeing on your screen now is called a squeeze page, or you can call it a capture page. Sometimes people call it an opt-in page. Now when you visit this page, what do you see? Proven SEO tips straight to your inbox. Get access to exclusive tips, strategies, and case studies not found on your blog, and then you enter your email address and sign up. Now after you do that, you're going to be directed to this page that says what? Thanks for signing up. Now check your inbox. Now what this guy is doing here is to tell you that, okay, congratulations for signing up. Go ahead and check your inbox. I have some free stuff for you right there for you to confirm that you want to become my audience or really engage with my content. Now I'm going to show you how you can easily do that, right? I'm going to show you how you can easily do that, from creating your squeeze page to creating your your thank you page and getting people to engage with you on WhatsApp. It's something I'm going to show you pretty soon. And here is the flow as well. So we have the squeeze page, we have the thank you page, we have email confirmation, we have WhatsApp and WhatsApp. Now this flow you're seeing on your screen is pretty simple. So what that basically means is you are creating a process for your audience to become aware of what you're showcasing and get these guys to patronize you for your product and services. It's pretty simple, right? Now from the squeeze page, they are being redirected to the thank you page. And sometimes what I build my funnel in several ways. So when they land on the thank you page and then they don't confirm their email, I would also want them to engage with me on WhatsApp, which is why I have this arrow you are seeing here under the thank you page. So it's either they come on the squeeze page, the thank you page, and then land on my WhatsApp, or they can get into the squeeze page, the thank you page, and then go ahead to confirm the email, and then I'll also attach a link for them to connect with me on WhatsApp. And I'll be showing you how you can do that pretty soon. Okay, stay with me. For us to really achieve that, okay, there are three things you need to have in mind. Okay, for you to really achieve that, you need to have a website, not like a website where you can sell stuff and all. For me, what I usually do for platforms like this, I build what I call lead gen website. So what this lead gen website simply means is lead generation website. So what they do for me is basically qualify leads and send those leads to my WhatsApp. And I like to keep things simple, not for me to really achieve my result and do what I want to do. So basically, what you need is you need a domain name, right? And then you need a hosting account. Now, what I will do for you is you purchase your domain name, and then you go ahead to purchase a hosting account where you can link it up in order for you to do that. And the third thing you need is what we call a page builder, right? So when it comes to page builders, talking about WordPress right now, we have the Elementor page builder, we have the Insta builder, we have Thrive Architect, and then we have a lot of them out there. So for this particular tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make use of Thrive Architect to build your funnel. Now we have the domain, we have the hosting, we have your page builder. What else do you need? You need to have an email marketing platform. Remember what you're seeing on your screen. We have squeeze page, thank you page, and then the email confirmation. So what that simply means is that people are going to obtain their details in order for you to engage with them. So what this thing is doing for you is you can engage with people via their email, or you can engage with them on WhatsApp. Now, peradventure, you lose access to your WhatsApp or something happens in future, you can always send an email to these guys and then re-engage them and bring them to your new WhatsApp account. That is if something happens to your device. So it's always easy or always advisable to have a contingency plan. So a contingency plan guarantees that you have or get results even if your first plan doesn't work. Okay, and for us to do that, we have several email marketing platforms out there. We have MailChimp, we have GetResponse, we have Aweber, we have MailMonch, and a lot of them. And for tonight's video, I'll be showing you how to use GetResponse to set up the whole process. So people opt in on your squeeze page, they are being added to your email list, and then from your email list on GetResponse, they can engage with your content on WhatsApp. And if you are thinking about signing up on any of these platforms, just check the description below. You see a link to sign up on these platforms. It's very easy. It's not complicated. Okay, so let me share my screen now and show you what you need to know. Okay, stay with me. Okay, guys, so I'm back right now. Like I mentioned earlier, we'll be using a website for this process, right? Now, what that simply means that you need to get a domain name, and that domain name will be used to host your sales funnel. Okay, and then on my screen here, you can see that the domain name we're using for this process is called igcube.com, right? And then I already signed up on GetResponse. You can see it right here. I already signed up on GetResponse, and then I'll be showing you how to link this up in order for you to do what you want to do. So first of all, what are the two pages you need? I mentioned earlier, we need a squeeze page, and then we need a thank you page, and I'll be showing you how to create that right now. All right. Okay, so when you're on your dashboard, you want to simply go to pages, right, and then click on add new. Okay, so when you click on add new, what you're going to do here is you're going to see a screen where you can enter a title, and then we're going to launch our page builder, which is Thrive Architect. Okay, now if you stay with me to the end of this video, I'll be showing you how you can get access to Thrive Architect in order for you to leverage on it to build your own sales pages as well. Okay, now I'm going to type in here let's say squeeze page. Okay, and then hit on launch Thrive Architect. All right, now the interesting thing about Thrive Architect is they give you two options, which is they give you templates that you can leverage on to build your sales pages or your funnel, or you can decide to create your own funnel from scratch. However you decide to do it, it works. Okay, now what we are going to do here, we'll be selecting some what is it called, we'll be looking at to see the designs or the template that they have, and any of them that we like, we can just go ahead and do what, build our page with it. So allow it a few moments. Okay, we are up now, right? As you can see, it says what page would you like to create, right? And then they have a normal page. This one is used for creating content pages that should look like other content on your site. And then they have pre-built landing pages. Say choose from our library of over 200 pre-built landing pages. So what this simply means is that if we click here right now, we're going to get access to tons of templates that you can make use of. All right, see lots of templates we have here. You can make use of these templates to build your sales funnel. All right, okay, so let me just work with this. So when I click on expand, it's going to show me different pages inside of this, right? Here now we have what we call, here are all landing pages. When you click here, you see the general page. Okay, I think this is more like a sales page. When you click on confirmation, you see the confirmation page. So this confirmation is more like your thank you page. We'll get back to this much later. When you come on download, you can see that this particular template can be used if you're actually selling something that you want people to download. When you come to lead generation, you can also see this one as well. When you come to blank, this page is just blank. So what we need is what? We need a squeeze page and a thank you page. Now, one thing I need to mention is that when you are building a squeeze page, you need to have an offer that would compel people to get access to you. So what you're doing is you're exchanging value for people to give you their contact details. So what that simply means is if you're into the health niche, you can come up with a simple product, maybe 5 ways to make sure that you never fall sick again. Or you can talk about 5 ways to make sure you take good care of your health, or just come up with something, just be creative around it, right? If you're into blogging, or you're a mechanic, or you sell products online, or you have some skills, maybe web design or something that is related to what you're doing, you can create a simple, maybe let's call it a PDF file, a checklist, or a questionnaire. It depends on what you want. You can come up with several lead magnets that you can use and give people in exchange for their details. Okay, so let's explore that template to see what we have here. Okay, when we come here, let me click on expand and see what we have. Okay, so you can see this is a sales page. So let's just quickly go to lead generation, because that is where we want something. All right, so I'm going to choose this template and then click on apply template. Now watch what is going to happen. It says what? Template has been applied, right? Now that template that we apply right now is going to just show up here, and all we need to do is just adjust some details, edit the content, and then we are good to go. You don't have to overthink the process of what you need to do. Okay, it's going to show up in a moment, and you'll see what it's going to look like. Alright, just hang on a bit. Boom. Now watch this. Okay, it says the 5-step plan to annihilate procrastination in 10 days. And then you can see the design here. You can see this. Stop being your own worst enemy. Are you fed up with being the Mr. One obstacle in your life? Are you fed up with being I think this is Mr. One obstacle in your life? Tired of being disappointed in yourself because you just can't seem to get started on all the important things in life? The good news is, even the worst case of procrastination is just a result of some faulty wiring in your brain, blah blah blah. And then you can see, sign up below to get access to your free copy. So what you guys are doing here is that they are telling you, hey, what you're about to see is something that is going to help you do XYZ, and if you're interested, give us your details. Okay, now you can just click here. You can change this to, let's say, the 2-step handbook to, let's call this, making money online. All right, so making money online in 30 days. So the 2-step practical handbook, let's add practical there. A 2-step practical handbook to making money online in 30 days. And then you can even go ahead to edit this. Let's call it free 2-page. Okay, sorry, free 2-page, or let's say 5-page, or let's work with let's call it practical, sorry, case study. Okay, practical case study. And then you look at this as well. Remember I told you earlier that we need what? We need to have, remember I told you earlier that we need to have what? An email marketing platform where we can connect these guys that are going to sign up here. And for you to do that, what you need to do is click on this. So when you click on this, you're going to see this section that says API. You see add connection, blah blah blah. So all you need to do is to click on add connection, and then when you do that, you can click on go to the API dashboard. What we are going to do next is to add get response to our WordPress account. So what that's going to do for us is that we want to connect this email marketing platform, like our email list, to our squeeze page. So all you need to do is to come right here, click on look for get response. Okay, this is get response, and then they said you should add the API key. So what you're going to do is when you log into get response, right, just come here where you see the menu, click on it, navigate to where you see integrations and API, right? So when that opens up, the next thing you're going to do is click on API, okay, and then generate API key. So let's just call this squeeze page. Let's call it squeeze page. Okay, click on generate, and then you can copy this. It's either you highlight this and copy, or you copy this. Either ways, any of them works. And then come right here, select version 3, enter your API key, and then click on connect. Okay, now it says what? Get response connection is ready. You can see it's been listed, and then you can see mail Chris Lee 1. Now that's the name of the email address I use in signing up on this account. Okay, you can see it here. I signed up on this account, and this page you are seeing here, let me click on my list for you to see it. Okay, you can see email Chris Lee right here, and that is the same thing that is showing right here. So what that simply means that when people opt in on this list, they will do what? They will be added to this my email list. Now remember that we have 2 pages that we'll be creating, and what we just did now is to create our squeeze page. So for you can practically go ahead and adjust these things, change the colors of the background, even change the text right here. Is left for you. I can't do all that right now. And then when that is ready, you can save your work. Right now, let's create another page which is going to serve as our thank you page. So what this thank you page is going to do basically is to redirect people. After opting in here, we're going to redirect people to a section in order to let them know that, hey, go and confirm your email or click here to connect with us on WhatsApp. This is something that you can personally do. Trust me, it's pretty simple and straightforward. All right, now let's go ahead and save this work. Okay, I just saved the work, and then what I'm going to do next is come back to here, click on the WordPress icon and add a new page. So this new page is what we're going to call our thank you page, right? This page is our what? Our thank you page. So let me just type in thank you here. Okay, thank you, and then hit on launch Thrive Architect. Same thing we did earlier. They're going to show us some templates that we can use, and all we need to do is go on those templates and select a thank you page template. Okay, you probably must have seen a website like this that online, maybe while browsing, you see someone who is selling something or getting you to opt in for a product, and then you see something that really interesting and you are wondering, how can I really create a page like this? That is what I just showed you. It's something that you can do with Thrive Architect. Trust me, it's not difficult. It's something that you can implement and you are good to go. Okay, now let's create our thank you page so that we can connect the thank you page to the squeeze page, right? Trust me, this is something that is really, really powerful. It takes less time to do, and once you do it, all you need to do is to send traffic or get people to opt in from your squeeze page, and then you can engage with them, right? And then this screen pops up again, normal page or pre-built landing page. You click on pre-built, and then we look for the template we chose earlier. I think we chose this. I think so. Let me see. I think we chose this. So let's just go to where we have confirmation. Okay, now select this confirmation and do what? Apply theme. Okay, template change successfully. Right now, the flow is pretty simple and straightforward. There is no way you learn all of this and then you still find it difficult to do what? Create your own simple sales funnel that you can use to market your product and services. Our thank you page is loading right now, and then I'm going to show you what to do in order for you to set up the whole process. So this thank you page is showing, it says, thank you for signing up. Please follow the steps below to complete the process. Okay, a minute. Alright, now here we have our page, and then if you come right here, you can see we have thank you for signing up. Please follow the steps to confirm the process. Check your email inbox. Go to the inbox of the email address you used to sign up. Open the confirmation email, blah blah blah. So what you're doing basically is, you don't assume that because you know how things work online, you know about squeeze page, you know about sales funnel, you want to assume that your customer know how those things work as well. It doesn't work like that, or you shouldn't even think like that, right? Your goal or your responsibility is to direct people. Remember, this is the process you are building for you to direct people on what they need to do, where they need to click in order for you to achieve the result that you personally want. So what you're doing is, the moment they sign up here, the next page you want them to see is this thank you page, and this thank you page is a simple step-by-step process that tells them what to do. Now that they've opted in, what do they need to do next, right? So you can see this. It says go to the inbox of the email address you used to sign up, open the confirmation email, click the link to confirm. Now another thing you can do right here is, what I like to do is when I come here, I could say click the link in the email. You instantly receive access to your free product. You can add or click here to connect with me on WhatsApp. Okay, so what you're doing here is you're telling them you've given them the instruction of checking their email and clicking to confirm their email, and you still add another call to action or click here to connect with me on WhatsApp. So what you basically do is come right here and then highlight this. When you highlight this, you can see, when you highlight this now, you can see at this top, you can make it bold, you can make it italics, you can centralize it and do all you need to do. So what you want to do here is to click on this link and then come right here and enter your URL. So for me, what I can enter here, I can enter wa.me/2348161557924. So for you, this is a default WhatsApp URL. So when people click on this URL, they'll do what? They'll be taken to what? Your WhatsApp. But then I like to track my leads to know where they're actually coming from. So for you to track your leads, what do you need to do? Just go on Google and type in WhatsApp. Let's say WhatsApp post cron. I think WhatsApp post cron. Am I correct? Yeah, I'm correct. So you can just come here, click on WhatsApp link generator. So what we are going to do here is we're going to create an automated message that people are going to see so that we can actually know where they are coming from, right? So click on create link now, and then when you do that, you're going to see this screen that says what's your phone number, what message do you want your customers to see when they contact you. So what you want to do here is come here. Your country code is very, very important. So for me it's +234. I'm going to miss the plus and just go ahead with the 234, right? And then I'm going to come here and then I will add what? The automated message I want them to see. So let me just come right here. We are giving them what? Practical case study. So this could read, hi friends, I just downloaded your practical case study and I would like to connect with you on WhatsApp. Right now, when you are done typing the message you want, so this is my own message, yours could be different. When you are done typing this, all you need to do is to do or click on get link. Now this is the link you're going to copy, so you just copy this link and then come right here and add the link. Boom. Now when people click on this link, okay, when they click on this link, they will do what? They will be directed to the WhatsApp with a message that says, hi friends, I just downloaded your practical case study and I would like to connect with you on WhatsApp. So when I see this message, I will be like, so people are actually clicking through my funnel to do connect with me. So for you, tracking is very, very important when it comes to building your funnel. It's one thing to send traffic to a page, and it's another thing to actually get people to engage and track your progress so that you can know the best approach and things you need to implement as you go on. Right now, I just pasted that. Okay, I just pasted that right here. Now another thing you need to do is just head on and do what? Click save work. Okay, save and return to post editor. Right now we just saved our thank you page, and that's all we need for this thank you page. So what we're going to do now, we're going to copy the link of this thank you page and link it up with this quiz page so that whenever people sign up, whenever people sign up here, they will be redirected to our thank you page. Okay, so just let's go ahead and hit the publish button and then publish this particular page. So after publishing, you just copy this link, come right here and then click here. So when you click here, you would see here, you can see we have the form fields, we have the after successful submission. So what this basically means is, what do you want people to do after submitting their email address or the content you want from them? So what we'll do here is come here and add the link of this thank you page, okay, and then click on save work. Right after doing that, just hit on save and exit. Okay, so I'm going to show you this and you see that the process is very, very simple. It doesn't take much of your time, something that you can easily navigate. Let's go ahead to publish this page. All right, so I'll publish this page right now and then grab this link. Okay, now when I grab this link, I can come here and paste it. Let's see the interface that we have, right? Now you can see the two-step practical handbook to making money online in 30 days, blah blah blah, right? So let me just come here and type in my name, okay, and then come here and type in my email address, right? So let's say I choose this email address and then I click on send me the free download. Immediately send me the free download. What happened? Okay, hold on. Print, okay, then email address, send me the free download. Something is wrong somewhere. Let me check. Let me see what we are missing. Okay, let me see what we are missing. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, click here and then get response. Okay, apply and then save work. Okay, so let me retry that again to see. Just refresh the page and then let me try it again. I think it should work now. Send me the free reports. Boom. Do you see what has happened? Thank you for signing up. Please follow the steps below to complete the process. Okay, blah 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 blah. I click here to connect with me on WhatsApp. Now when people click here, they're going to see, hi Prince, I just downloaded blah 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 blah, and then you're good to go. So for you, if you create your speech and then you try to opt in and then see that it's not working, you can just come here and make sure that your settings are set up correctly. As you can see, I didn't set up the get response, even though I added a connection. I thought I did, but while trying to test my form, I discovered that I didn't. So for you, you want to make sure you test your form before you put it out there. Okay, so test your form to make sure that this is something that is working before you put out the content. You don't want to end up sending traffic and then people don't, get to use your content. So you can see how the process is. It's very, very simple. Now let's refresh this page to see if you have any guy here. Okay, this is our email form. I'm just refreshing it so we can see if the email address is here. Okay, you can see we have about two contacts here already. All right, so let me click on show all contacts. Right, when I do that, you can see the email address we just opted in now. You can see it here. This is the email address I opted in, right? And you see that the process is something that is very, very smooth. It doesn't take a lot of things to do, something that you can personally do. So let me know, is this something that you are willing to learn, something that you are willing to implement and leverage on it to grow your business? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, let me know. All right, so very good. So right now I'm going to just run through the rest of the things we have for today in order for you to really leverage on WhatsApp to grow your business. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Just hold on with me. Okay, we are back, right? So I was talking about the processes, and then you will see that from the image that you are seeing, from what you are seeing on your screen, we've been able to create our squeeze page, we've been able to create our thank you page, and then we'll be able to funnel them to our WhatsApp. It's very, very straightforward. So the other things that you need to do is to go on your email marketing account, like we in our own case, we're using Get Response, and then you can create your welcome email, an email that will be sent to people when they opt in, and that's just about it, right? Now the next thing you want to do is that you need to understand is that when you create these things, you want to also set up what we call a WhatsApp autoresponder. So what WhatsApp autoresponder does is when people send you a message, it's like a welcome message. I can't really project my phone right now. I would have shown you how to do it, but hold on a bit. It's something that you just go to the settings of your phone, of your WhatsApp, right, and then you get to connect and craft a welcome message. So when people send a message for the first time, you can have a message that says, "Hi Prince, thank you for sending a message. I am an author and I'm a blogger. I would like you to engage with my content and view my status. Just save my number and I'll do the same." So you can come up with a simple template like that, and every time people send you a message, people that haven't messaged you before, that message is being sent to them automatically. So you don't have to start the conversation. So the moment they send their hello or their hi, your autoresponder or your message is already there and it's going out to them. It creates that first conversation, and all you need to do is to come and pick up from where that particular conversation stopped, and you're good to go. So when you build your audience, it helps you to easily monetize and get people to engage with the content than going ahead to creating WhatsApp groups, talking to maybe 500 persons the way it was in my own case, and trying to engage with everybody. What I simply do with this process is what we call attractive marketing. So you are attracting people to yourself instead of going out there or pursuing them. You are attracting them and getting them to engage with your content. All right. Now you've created your WhatsApp. You need people to be on your platform in order for them to really engage with your content. So what kind of content can you create? So you can create what we call how to content. You can create case studies. You can create review content. You can create carousels. You can even the feedback that people give you based on your product or your service. You can even showcase it on your WhatsApp status, right? You can we are human beings, so sometimes adding a few comedy here and there could actually help when it comes to getting people to engage with your content. Is something that could help you in the process. So don't be too serious with business and forget that you are dealing with human beings. So you can once in a while post comedy content or content that are funny, that are related to your niche. And then another thing you can leverage is what we call WhatsApp audio status. Now if you check my YouTube channel, you see that I created the tutorial to show you how to add audio to your WhatsApp status. Now after this training, you can just go ahead and check it out. You see how you can easily add audio to your WhatsApp status. This is something that some people don't know. How can you use this WhatsApp audio status? So let's say a customer gives you a feedback, let's say an audio note. So what you can do is you can add that audio to your WhatsApp status, and then your audience would see what people are saying. Right now there are other ways that you can go ahead to create your content. I've prepared what I call a WhatsApp handbook that you can leverage on for you to go ahead to get access to several content ideas that are very, very profitable. Okay, now on this particular book, you're going to see over 150 profitable ideas. You're going to see some tips for you to get better conversion when it comes to selling on WhatsApp. You're going to see how you can create a sense of urgency and get people to buy into your idea, how you can create scarcity and get them to patronize you. And all you need to do is to go on the screen the link you're seeing on your screen, to grab this handbook today. Right now, what this handbook does is grabbing this handbook gives you access to Tribe Architect. So Tribe Architect is a WordPress plugin that costs $19 monthly and costs $228 yearly. So you can multiply that by 500. That's over 100,000 naira you're paying yearly. I'm going to give you free access to Tribe Architect, and how to get access is by grabbing your WhatsApp business handbook. So when you do that, if you're in Nigeria or you prefer to pay by card or you're outside Nigeria, you can make use of any of the links you can see on your screen. You can take a screenshot right now because we are actually moving on. Let me allow you a minute to do that. Okay. All right, moving on. Now, when you are done creating these things, you really need to scale up and get people to really patronize you. Now, WhatsApp sales funnel could be very, very complex. Okay, so you can leverage on the simple funnel I gave you, the one I showed you right now, and you'll be fine. Well, all you need to do is to send traffic to your squeeze page, get people that your target audience are interested in what you're selling or the idea that you're putting out there, get them to grab your lead magnet, and when they grab that, they go ahead to engage you on WhatsApp. But then there are other things that you can do in order for you to really grow your business and do lots more with WhatsApp. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, we have the traffic source. Let's say you're running the Facebook ads, you can see right here on your screen we have the traffic source, and then we have another traffic source here. So these two traffic sources are coming to your lead magnet, which is your squeeze page. And then if they want to leave your lead magnet, there's going to be a pop-up, and you can run targeted ads to target those who visit that page but did not opt in, or you can run targeted ads to engage with your audience, right? From lead magnet, it brings you to where they get to confirm their email or your sales page. So this particular funnel is a little bit complex, but it's something that you need to leverage on if you actually want to do what, grow your business on WhatsApp. And I'll be showing you how to do that in the WhatsApp marketing mastery. So what WhatsApp marketing mastery is going to do for you is that it's going to give you I'll be showing you how to utilize what we call permission marketing for daily profit, right? How you can leverage on permission marketing to get people to patronize you for your product and services. How you can do what, leverage on permission marketing to do that. I'm going to show you how to attract the right audience to your WhatsApp, how to convert those audience to fans and buyers. So you don't just want anybody to just come on your WhatsApp and chat you up and then that's it, right? You want people that are really serious, people that are really to commit to your message and buy into your offer, right? And then you'll be learning how you can make money from your WhatsApp status, how you can run WhatsApp ads that bring in customers, and how you can make 6 figures on WhatsApp tiny groups. I'll be showing you how to leverage on tiny groups that people see as insignificant, to make lots of money for yourself. How you can grow your network even if you have zero experience. Now, if you're a beginner and you would like to learn how to grow your network, how to get more contacts, or how to build a relationship or an audience base of people that have money, that are willing to buy into your idea, you'll be learning how to do that. How you can build your WhatsApp store so that you can display your products on your platform and then get people to buy those products. And also you'll be learning how you can automate your sales process using what we call chatbots, right? I'll be showing you how to do all of these things in the WhatsApp marketing mastery. Now, this WhatsApp marketing mastery will be kicking off by 18th October, right? And then for you to get access to the WhatsApp marketing mastery, you get to pay 25,000 naira for you to get access to that. And for you to do that, you can make a transfer to the account you see on your screen, okay? Or you can pay with your card using the link you see on your screen. But now, I like to give a fast action bonus for those who are really action takers. So what that simply means is that you can actually pre-order WhatsApp marketing mastery. That means is that if you make an order between now and 10 a.m. tomorrow, instead of paying 25,000 naira, you get to pay 20,000 naira and get access to this particular training, right? I hope that makes sense. Now, what you need to do right now is to take a screenshot of this so that you can easily make your transactions when you want, right? Just make the transaction, make the transfer, and then hit me up on WhatsApp, and then I'm going to engage with you and tell you how to go from there. So if you have any question, you can ask me. I'll be checking the comment section right now to respond to your questions, okay? All right, so tell me, what have you learned from this class so far? What is that thing that you've personally learned that you're willing to implement in your business going forward? What is that one thing? Tell me, okay? What is the one thing you've learned today that you're going to implement in your business going forward? Talk to me, guys. What is it? Tell me. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so in absence of any questions, I'll be taking my leave, right? I'll see you in our next section. Okay.